Yo, Dr. Michael Weir here. Wow, I am looking the part. So I did a thing. Had wrist surgery, actually a couple wrist surgeries here over the last couple weeks, and I've been resting and recuperating from that. If you want to get the whole story as to what happened, check out the card above. I did a video as to kind of what happened to my thumb, but I've been laying low. I've been resting and recuperating, and with that is a lot of time on the couch, right? And my boys had their midwinter break, so it meant a lot of time on the couch watching YouTube videos with them, which is a blast. I had so much fun. But they have a YouTuber that they love named DanTDM, and Dan has millions of subscribers, millions of views on every one of his videos. He plays video games. He plays Minecraft and those sorts of things, and they just love him. But I was sitting there on the couch, healing up, watching Dan with my boys, and up comes a video. And what it is it's another YouTuber, PewDiePie, who also has millions and millions of subscribers. And he is watching a video of Dan's YouTube setup, right? His studio, if you will. And so PewDiePie is watching Dan's video and reviewing that. But then this video is Dan reacting to PewDiePie's reaction of his studio.
What?
I think I got that right. So anyways, in this video, it's actually pretty fun. He goes in and talks a lot about his ergonomics and kind of what he does. So I wanted to react to Dan's reaction of PewDiePie's review of Dan's YouTube studio. I think I got that right. But let's dig right in here. So here we go.
First, we're gonna check out DanTDM.
You saw that 26 million subscribers that Dan has. He has a lot of people that watch his videos.
It's me. 19 seconds into the video, and I'm ready to get scrutinized. I'm scared. Has this changed? Yeah, this has changed already. Okay, let's see what he says. A ton since last time, and
so let's start there. I think oftentimes we get our desk setups and especially at-home desk setups, and especially here over the past couple years, and it just is what it is, right? And we don't make subtle little changes. And I think that's really important is we have to listen to our bodies. And if our bodies are telling us a story, we need to make subtle changes and subtle tweaks to our ergonomic setup to make sure that it fits, right? So if your chair isn't right, if your screen's not right, so on and so forth. So Dan makes changes all the time.
since I've started streaming.
His videos look really good.
Okay, let's not be cringe. I'm glad he thinks my videos look good because I am always super critical about my own videos. I'm like, I'm sure they could look better. Even now, I'm like, I'm sure they can still look better, right? So that's good.
He has the camera really high up, which I don't like.
Okay, I wondered if he was going to say that because I don't like having my camera this high either. I'd rather have it like eye level, but it'd be interesting to see in his setup where his monitor is. So let me explain. So many people don't do this. So this is where I sit, right? So my monitor is here. But the camera's right in front of my face right now. So many people have their monitors like all the way down here. What are you doing? It just looks so weird. No, I don't know about you, but.
So this happened to me over the pandemic, Zoom meetings, of course, right? So I was on a board of directors and we had Zoom meetings, right? A couple times a month. And what I would find is that I would have my camera and actually this whole screen just a little bit too low. Not much, just, you know, here's straight on, just a little bit too low. So I was sitting kind of looking down, sometimes for 2-3 hours at a time. And what I found was that after every single one of those meetings, I had headaches, and I had headaches that would last a couple days before I'd go and get them fixed. And what I figured out is that I just needed to raise my screen up just a couple inches so that I was more upright. And that's what Dan's talking about. He wants his camera, his screen to be a little bit high so he's here instead of here.
I like my neck. I like my back. If you're gaming like this, your neck is like this. By the time you're 60, you're going to be like this. If I had my monitor this low, I could easily put my camera so much lower, which I would actually prefer, but you can see it right there. I have it as high as it can go, maybe a little bit lower, a because it's just way more comfortable. Does no one else think that? Is that just really boomerish of me? Probably.
I like to speak down to you guys. If I had to choose, I would shoot all my videos like this.
So PewDiePie has the opposite. He wants it super low, right? He wants it way down here. But what we know is that every inch that the head comes forward, it increases the weight of the head. That's simple physics. So in a neutral posture, the head really shouldn't weigh anything because the neck is taking up the weight of the head. But for every inch that it comes forward, it adds weight, right? And now the neck and the muscles and the joints and the tendons and ligaments are all having to bear weight that they shouldn't have to bear. What PewDiePie is doing is he's into that hunched posture, and that takes its toll over time.
How's it going, bros?
I kind of like that, actually. It makes you look taller too, which, to be honest, we both need. Felix, we both need. My camera is different now. I have a different camera. I have a Sony a7 III. I only had an A7 before, which is what I'm using as my second camera. I didn't think just changing the camera would be such a big change, but it is. If you can, do it.
He's got that sparkle in his eyes that makes it look like he's about to cry.
What? That's to make you all feel sorry for me, so you subscribe. Don't make me cry. I'm always on the verge of it. Look at the sparkle in my eyes. You see it? Don't make me cry. Why now?
How do you get that, Dan?
Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. Subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. Go check out DanTDM and PewDiePie as well, but they already have tons of subscribers. Subscribe to my channel.
How do I get it? 2 key lights. I hate having bright lights on my office. I have ceiling mounted ones.
You're talking a lot about their equipment now. Not necessarily an ergonomic piece, but kind of fun to watch, but I'm not going to spend a bunch of time.
How is his cable situation, Dan?
Oh, no. No. Wait, we're not going. Are we going? He's scrolling through the video to see the cables.
Show us your cables, Dan.
Do I show him the cable? Oh, God. When I redid my office and shot this video, the cable management was so good. But because I like switching things up and changing things all the time, I've changed my monitor again. I've changed my...
Simple thing, but cable management, right? Cords coming down, where they're all situated. Couple things. It's easier to make changes to your overall ergonomic setup. But the other thing that I've found, guys, I've had so many patients that are crawling under their desk trying to manage their cord situation and tweak their necks. Don't do it. Just set it up right in the first place.
Video interfaces. I've changed a lot of stuff. That doesn't go well with cable management. Let me show you. Just sneak a little look under his face. Yeah, there's my cables. Look at them. Go cry a little bit. I know you want to. Look at them. Oh, it's disgusting. Oh, no, that's so bad. I tried, all right? I tried. And then I started taking things apart. And when I started taking things apart, I was like, this isn't practical. I want to switch things out all the time. So I gave up. You can't see it, which means it doesn't exist. Well, now you know it exists. Judge me if you want.
This wall back here.
Oh, he's got a really good setup. It looks really nice. It looks cozy.
It is cozy. See, look at the cable management there. So good.
It's like a really cozy setup.
So, coziness. It doesn't have anything to do with ergonomics, but what I have found is that having an ideal environment for your workspace, that can be your kitchen table, it can be an home office, it can be your office at work. It needs to be cozy. It needs to be comfortable. It needs to be a place that you like to be, because if you don't, what happens is unconsciously, your brain is in a state of stress. So if there's a mess going on off to the side, or there's a stack of papers, your brain is in a state of unconscious stress. And when it's in that unconscious state of stress, even though you're not realizing it in the time, it can add up, and it can be the tipping point to kind of send everything over the top. So it needs to be a cozy place to work.
I really like it, actually.
Thank you. Oh, he likes it. Yes. The studio is officially YouTuber approved. I like it. Okay, cool. Hopefully that's cleared up some of the things about my setup that have now changed. I want to show you something else too. And then we'll react to his setup because I'm genuinely super interested. Oh, I changed my chair too. You know, I was talking about that neck and back support. I went and got the Logitech Herman Miller, baby. That's right. No more gamer chairs for me. Technically, this is one. It has a butt pad, which means you don't sweat as much. And crazy bags.
Chair, guys, super important. Now, that doesn't mean you need to go out and buy a massive, beautiful chair like DanTDM has. It can just mean that you go to Office Depot or Staples or wherever it might be and just go sit in chairs, right? Couple things. There needs to be proper arm support. So your arms need to be supported so there's not this kind of shrugging that goes on when you're typing. And there also should be, and most chairs now have this, a nice little lumbar support. That's not a must because you can buy simple lumbar supports on Amazon for real cheap, but something just to support the lumbar spine so that you're not in that hunched position. A good chair makes all the difference in the world. Matter of fact, I just had a patient dealing with some considerable lower back pain and kind of banging our heads against the wall, figuring out what the heck this is, what's going on. Finally, I said, listen, you're spending so much time in your office chair. I want you to go buy a new chair, right? So he did. He went and bought a new chair, fixed his lower back pain just completely. It was awesome. So chair does matter.
Support. So this is 10 times better than any leather gaming chair. Hey, when I'm not curled over like this by the time I'm 60, I'll appreciate this nerdy boomer stuff. Let's see the setup real quick.
Nerdy boomer stuff. I love that. So Dan is absolutely correct. When we are in these positions, these hunched positions, monitors too low, no back support, we're in this hunched position. What happens is there's something called Wolff's Law, like a wolf, like whoo, Wolff's Law. And what that is that the body will adapt to stressors put on it. So in Wolff's Law, what the adaptation is in the bones, the ligaments, and the tendons. So what will happen is if we're in these hunched postures, the bones will actually start to degenerate to support those abnormal postures. So the bone will actually start to collapse. We'll get ligamentous hardening. We'll get tendon hardening and tendinosis and tendinitis, a lot of bad things. But over time, and we've all seen this, is, you know, someone gets into their 60s, 70s, and 80s, and they start to walk around and they can't even straighten out. And a lot of that is osteoporosis and a lot of things that cause us to be in this position. So Dan's nerdy boomer stuff, right, is sitting up good and tall. He wants to have a good neck when he's 60 and 70, as every one of us should. We want to maintain those good postures. So what we do now has dividends for
Here we go. Let's see.
That's too close.
Ooh, we were talking cozy. What is this? That is a robot arm. Look at the monitor. I've only just realized. Holy. That is, no wonder he's got a robot arm holding it up. Oh my God.
One thing, these rooms that these guys are in are so dark. There's no sunlight. There's nothing, no natural light coming in. And that's actually not very good for the body and the human body. Our bodies need natural sunlight. It regulates circadian rhythms and our sleep and wake cycles. It has a lot to do with our mood and depression, a lot of amazing things. Make sure if you're in a dark office like this, go and get plenty of sunlight. It makes a massive difference.
Thing is ridiculous. Oh my God. That is insane. But what did I say? You're going to have boom.
The monitor's like 3 feet long.
His monitor is so low. Boomer neck incoming. You watch when we go do the return of like OG YouTubers when we're all 75. I'm gonna have the best neck, the straightest neck, the most motion in my shoulder blades. Trust me. Anyway, let's keep going. That is clean though. 0 cables apart from the only ones you need. That's wild. That keyboard's sick. Hey, that's some strong RGB action right there. It has a...
You guys, keyboards and mice actually matter as well. So a good ergonomic keyboard where the keys are split, or sometimes they split the whole keyboard down the middle. Also a vertical mouse, go check it out. Massive difference for shoulder and neck and wrist problems, prevent carpal tunnel. Not super impressed by PewDiePie's keyboard and mouse setup. Look cool as heck. Not super ergonomic.
And there you go. That is me reacting to PewDiePie reacting to my setup. I'll leave the video in the description below. You've probably already seen it. I really like his setup. I'm really jealous of the huge screen, but I run 2 PCs, so I'm going to need to run another screen at least. I need extra weapons. I need maybe some robots. I'll make a list. Anyway, hope this was interesting. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're brand new.
So there you go. That is PewDiePie reacting to Dan's setup, Dan reacting to PewDiePie's reaction, and me reacting to the whole dang thing, right? I'll leave both of those videos down in the comments if you're interested. Go check them out. But this is really important, you guys, especially right now while so many of us are working in home offices, that we have good ergonomics. So I hope this helped in a subtle way. If you haven't subscribed, go check out and subscribe to my channel. Do lots of videos like this about ergonomics and health and wellness and longevity. Hit that bell notification so you know when new videos are coming out. We'll see you on the next one.